up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I want to break it down a little bit and explain to y'all why hating never pays off. Um, and despite the fact that history has proven that hating never pays off, people continue to hate day in and day out. It's kind of like drugs. It's kind of like drugs. People have seen the effects of dope, whether it be cocaine, heroin, crack, pills, whatever, all the way from the beginning to the modern drugs. People have seen the effects that it has, that those drugs have on people, and yet it's always somebody that's gonna come along and try that drug for the first time. Despite seeing what it did to somebody else, it's always somebody who's been trying it, been on it, and it hasn't worked for them yet, and yet they continue to keep doing it despite how much it's bringing them down. That's what hating is like. So I guess in a sense we can kind of say that hating is a drug. I don't know. Does that make sense? But the point is, the reason why it does you no good to just push out hate and shoot slugs of hate towards people is because the people who witness you do that, the people are not stupid. People recognize. I ain't talking about the people that's being hated on. I'm talking about folks that on the sideline seeing what you're saying, people reading what you said, people hearing what you said, people watching how you move and recognizing that these are classic hater moves, mannerisms, and conversations that you have. People are not stupid, and that makes people peel off from you. People of intelligence, they look at that and they say, "Oh man, it's something in that brother, there's something in that sister that I don't want no parts of, man." Because a person who doesn't move like that can't comprehend why another person spends so much time always having something bad to say about somebody else. And the key point that makes it as stupid as it is that typically, you hating on somebody who's doing really, really well. Typically. Now, sometimes people hate on folks who the hater might be doing better than the person that they hating on. So that's an insecurity in them that they may feel this person is a threat to them in some kind of way, or they have just an insecurity despite their own success. But that's the weirdest one. But a lot of times you see people hating on folks that are really getting it in. They doing it big, and you have a problem with it, or even if what you say about them is not a natural, innocent critique. Because somebody can be great, and you can still say, "Well, nah, man, I'm not really." I don't really feel him like that. I don't really listen to his music. I mean, that's fine. That's cool. Or, well, nah, he's cool or she's cool, but I think that um, when they do that, it could be better. That's a critique. So, but people know the difference. But there's never been a um, a sustainable benefit from you always having something negative to say about somebody because of this um, feeling that you got in your heart and in your soul that you were so upset that that person is doing well. And in that regard, why keep doing it? Why keep doing it, man? It's somebody, and this is gonna sound crazy, but there are some people who hate on other folks that um, you know they have talent of their own. I don't believe that God. I believe that God gave everybody a talent. I believe that that's something that everybody can do, even the hater. The problem is that that person is just not putting their energy into their talent, either finding the talent or executing the talent. They instead of locking in and zeroing in on what they do and growing themselves, they're doing this. Okay, what are you doing? What's she doing over there? You wasting time. You being distracted. You are uh, self-distracting. And when you self-distract, you self-destruct. Don't steal that. Man, it just came to my head, man. Do not steal what I just said. But I'm just playing, y'all had. But at the end of the day, man, the people would turn on a hater. The masses will turn. You know, in this social media age we live in, man. You know, you could kind of get away with hating 25, 30 years ago and beyond because it was kind of localized. It couldn't. It didn't have the hating don't have the reach and the range. It didn't have the reach and the range that it has today. But man, you can't get away with that now, man. You know, the smallest thing you say, you know, you could be accused of being a hater for giving a critique, for giving an honest critique, like I mentioned earlier. Oh man, you just a hater. It's like, man, I'm a hater because I don't like okra. Somebody said, man, taste my okra. Oh man, I don't eat okra. Oh man, you just a hater. So everybody gets that label applied to them, and it's misapplied um, a large percentage of the time. But when it really does apply, you're playing a dangerous game. You're walking on a slippery slope because you are putting your own, uh, I won't say reputation, but you are jeopardizing your own potential advancement because the one thing that person will disassociate themselves from you in a major way behind is when they recognize an evil in your character. You know, you could be a naturally flawed person. You can have things that you're not perfect about. But when people see that you have a diseased character and it's intentional, it's hands off. You will not stay away from that dude. You know. So, and it's hard to come back from that. Even if you see the error of your ways at some point, it's hard to come back. So, hey man, so get off the hate train, man. Please get off the hate train. Don't buy no more tickets to hate a town, and just look at people's successes as an example and extract lessons from them that can make you better. Because people ain't dumb, man. You know, and please don't be stupid enough to hate on somebody that's doing their thing because you know the hating is magnified at that point. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all make sure y'all go get my latest 2 albums, 7-hour block and audio optics. They are available on South Park Coalition site.net and all digital platforms as well. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.